Alright, so this is when it gets tough, ladies and gentlemen, because the top and the bottom of these rational expressions can both be factored. So, we're going to start on top. And I'm going to try and color code the best I can. Two numbers that multiply to negative 18 and add up to negative 7. That would be 9 and 2 as long as the 9 is negative. So it'd be x minus 9, x plus 2 for the top, the bottom. When you have a negative in front, you always want to take out a negative to begin with. So it's like dividing everything by negative 1. That's it. So then x would be positive x squared minus 10x and then plus 9. Then I can use the x method with this. The negative's still out in front, but now I have to figure out what goes in there. Well, our two numbers that multiply to 9 and add up to negative 10 would be 9 and 1 as long as they're both negative. So this would be x minus 9 and x minus 1. So the x minus 9's go away, and I'm left with x plus 2 on top over x minus 1. Now, this answer can be looked at differently if you just have the x plus 2 on top. I kind of like the denominator that way, but you might also see it as a negative x plus 1. Because if you distribute the negative, that's what you'd end up getting. But either way, I'll know what you're talking about if you answer it correctly. Next one, I'll just go ahead over here. What are two numbers that multiply to a positive 63 and add up to a negative 16? They're going to be 9 and 7 as long as they're both negative. So I have x minus 9, and I have x minus 7. Now on the bottom here, you can factor out an 8. When you take out an 8, you're left with x minus 7. So that means they both go. And you're left with x minus 9 over 8. Alright, so that's those two taken care of. Let's see how many we need to do on the next one. I can take care of the one on the left for you. Two numbers that multiply to negative 32 and add up to a negative 4. If I did 8 and 4 and made the 8 negative, that would work. So the numerator is going to be a minus 8 and a plus 4. The denominator, I'll try and change colors, is going to be two numbers that multiply to a negative 36 and add up to a negative 5. So if I did 9 and 4 but made the 9 negative, this would be a minus 9 and a plus 4. Well, the a plus 4s match up, so they're both gone. And I'm left with a minus 8 over a minus 9 for my answer. That's my simplified fraction, if you want to talk about that. All right. I'll do one of these. Maybe the one with the biggest number, so it'll be number 6. All right. Numerator, two numbers that multiply to 21 and add up to 10. That would be 7 and 3. So it's going to be n plus 7, n plus 3. Oh, no. I'm going to assume that you guys already heard that. So n plus 7, n plus 3. Sorry about that. Hit the wrong button. And then here, two numbers that multiply to negative 42 and add up to a positive 1. If I do 6 and 7 but make the 6 negative, this would be n minus 6, and then n plus 7. That means those n plus 7s go away. My answer is going to be n plus 3 over n minus 6. Done. Now they get more difficult. The numbers in front change, so that's why this one's going to take a little bit longer. So I'm taking the numerator. I'm going to work with that first in purple. The first thing I notice is that they all have a 2a in common. So I'm going to take the 2a out, and I'm left with 2a squared minus 7a minus 9. Now I have to do the bulb method. So it's 2 and 1. This is 3 and 3 and 9 and 1. Maybe it's 9 and 1. Let me think. So maybe it could be 9 and 1. Let me try 9 and 1 first. 9 and 1. So 2 and 9 give me 18. 1 and 1 give me 1. Not working out that way. So let me try a different way. Let me switch this up. 2 and 1 give me 2. 1 and 9 give me 9. They work as long as I make the 9 negative. So I'm going to make that 9 negative. These are my a's here. So I know this. That 2a followed down 2a. But my numerator is now 2a with the negative 9 and the 1a with the, oh, I was wrong. 2a with the 1. Goodness. See, it's this line right here. 2a with the 1. And then the a with the negative 9. Caught it, though. All right, so that's my numerator. Now my denominator. You might be thinking, we're not done yet? No, we're not. We're not. Denominator's going to be done in green. I'm going to work down here and bring it up. So I take a 2 out first. I'm left with a squared minus 4a minus 5. Now, since this does not have, this has a 1 in front of it, I can use the x method. What are two numbers that multiply to negative 5 and add up to a negative 4? That would be negative 5 and 1. Yeah. So I have a 2, but then I have a minus 5, and then I have a plus 1. And now that we've done this, now we can start getting rid of stuff. The 2's go away, a plus 1's go away. We're left with everything else. So my final simplified rational expression is going to be a parentheses 2a minus 9 over a minus 5. Okay? And even though those are being multiplied right here, those are being multiplied, those are being subtracted. So this is our final answer. So let me go ahead and continue this out. Just put a box around it. That's good. I'll show you another example with number 8. All right. And we'll start off with red this time. Now the numerator gets a lot of work done. So I'm going to take a 10x out, and I'm left with x squared minus 4x plus 3. And two numbers that multiply to 3 and add up to negative 4 are negative 3 and negative 1. So that means 10x on the outside, and then I have x minus 3 and x minus 1. Okay, that's the numerator, which happened to be pretty straightforward. All right, now the denominator is not going to be that fun, not that easy for us. So there's nothing we can take out there. So with the 7x squared minus 12x minus 27, we have to use the bubble method with that. So 7 and 1, that's not bad. But then we have the 9 and the 3, and we have, well, that's probably going to be it. Yep. Okay, so the 7 has to pair up with the 3. That gives me 21. The 1 with the 9 gives me 9. And I get negative 12 as long as I make the 21 negative. If I make the 21 negative, I make the 3 negative. Here are my x's. And let me go ahead and do this. So my 7x pairs up with the negative 3. My 1x, or my x, pairs up with the positive 9. Okay, so now that I have that, I'm going to change my color. X minus 3's go. That's the only thing that goes away. So our final answer is going to be 10x, x minus 1, all over 7x plus 9. All right, I'll probably make another video to continue this out for you, to help.